All right, so we're discussing the return of 82 Chibok girls. Welcome, Shijoade, and welcome, Deborah.
Hello.
Hello. Okay,
Hi.
so we'll start with you, Shijoade.
Okay.
Um, Obviously, every Nigerian is excited that the girls are back home, But what are your thoughts? Because a lot of people have been saying some things. Some say they're not very comfortable with the terms through which the girls were received or not received, released, from Boko Haram, the prisoner swap, and all that. What do you think about all of this process?
Well, I'm happy that at least the girls are being released. At least there is another thing to be alive. Another thing, oh, they are alive. We've not seen them. At least they are being released. We're happy that they're back. They're being released, which shows that they are alive.
So I mean, you're not really keen about the terms of their return.
But I'm also keen about they look healthy, kind of, from the picture that I've seen online. They look healthy, but I just wonder what could have, with the situation in Nigeria and all that, how they were able to look that good. I was expecting them to look haggard and not okay at all, but they're looking good, kind of. So I wonder what actually went wrong in there while they were there, since
All
they were
right.
taken.
Hmm. Deborah, what do you think about these girls and the return and the whole process?
Okay, it's good that they were returned, but one issue is most of them are undergoing surgery. Most of them are not okay. So I don't know what the others are experiencing there, but for me, they don't look good.
Hmm. But have you seen their pictures?
I have.
All right. Shuju, Deborah doesn't think that they look good.
Well, I think probably their terms of release is part of what I feel um, what I feel about it.
Hmm.
So
Okay. So to you now, what should come next? Whether they're looking good or not, they have been the victims
they should
of.
go for rehabilitation.
Okay, but everybody
They
keeps saying they
have,
should go to
they should
rehabilitation.
have those girls.
When you say they should go to rehabilitation, what is rehabilitation?
Because some of them came in, their mentality have changed about a lot of things since they left. It's been a long time. A lot of things have changed nationwide, globally, and all that. To change and they need to change their orientation about things. Some even came with kids. When they were leaving, they didn't go with kids. Now they came back with kids, with children. So they need to change, they need to rehab them to be able to explain some things to them about education, moving on with their education because they were taken from school. What
Hmm.
about finishing their exams? If they want to further their educations, then what do they want to do in life? And not because where they were, they didn't go to school, they didn't do a lot of things, they didn't have they were not exposed to they were exposed to some things which may negate what is in the society right now. So their orientation needs to change. They need to put them through a lot of understanding about how things work. When someone goes, it's like someone goes away for a long time and is back to a particular place. Of course, things change where you're coming from. So that's what I feel. They need to rehab those girls.
All right. So, Deborah, what next after their return?
But I think they need better treatment.
Yes, definitely.
So they need to be taken care of. They need to be no, just remove them from their parents. Just they need medical care. They need so many things. They've gone through so much torture already. I mean, it's over a year now. So
Okay. So, but Deborah, the media is anxious to talk to them, to confirm their story. The media is anxious to talk to them to confirm their story, but the media hasn't been given the opportunity because of things like what you said that they should be taken away. And so, how do you now balance it? Because we still have some Nigerians who are asking if it's really true that there was abduction of the girls, and especially because the media cannot confirm that, so it's becoming more and more difficult for people to believe the story.
okay, well, we could just get one or two volunteers to talk about this whole thing and give them enough information about it. But I don't think they need this publicity right now.
Okay. All right,
All right,
Shidra, what do
Ade, what
you
do you
think
think
about
about
the
the
media
media
talking to
talking to
them?
them?
Because
Because
some
some
Nigerians are
Nigerians are saying
saying some of the stories don't sound, they're not well put together, so they have doubts, and the media hasn't been able to talk to the girls.
Well, I feel that the media should be allowed to have a first chat with the girls as a whole. They should be given that chance to put it will, they should give them access to them. It will put a lot of answers to it will give a lot of answers to some questions that have been pending. Like you said, a lot of people, some people still don't believe that those girls were actually kidnapped. When they come out and say it themselves, then people will believe. Then two, allow them to have the press conference. It will at least give the federal government as a whole a, a view of what actually happened, where they were taken to in transit while they were there, coming back, what led to their release. One or two of them will have some information. What led to their release, even if they were put under some kind of oath that they shouldn't talk, or they will be able to at least say that they are not allowed to. They've been under a certain oath not to talk and all that. So I believe that the media should be allowed to have a press conference there. It will put answers to a lot of things, and we'll be able to put some measures in place to avoid such future occurrence.
But do you smell a rat? Do you have any kind of suspicion in the whole scenario from when it happened, the 2014 till date? Do you have any doubts, you as a person?
Well, I have my doubts. I believe if they are within the for every state there is a government and there's a governor, there's a local government chairman, there are different people in place. If wherever they are kept is within Nigeria, they should the government should have been able to reach them unless they're not within Nigeria. Now, they keep saying they're here, they're there, there are different camps here, there are different camps over there. But at the same time, that's why we have, why do we have state governments? Why do you have local governments? Then why do we have the military if they can't put some measures in place to get these things, to get these girls out since? Some people will have, they are being sponsored by different people. We know that. But there are some people that will be able to, they have technical know-how on how to be able to checkmate all this going on around. As long as they are there, Yes, we know they are there. How do we get them? Nobody's ready to go further to get them out. That's just how I feel about it.
Deborah, do you smell a rat? Do you think there's any hanky panky in all of the whole scenario? Do you suspect anything?
Yes, part of me feels like this whole thing, like since they were adopted, suddenly they were not released during Jonathan's time, then suddenly Buhari's time, they're coming in small spasms. Then when they finally came out and they were like 82, people were like, oh, this number is so large, thanking Buhari and all. Then some TV stations were making it, making it really look like a campaign for 2019. It's funny, but if they're using these girls' lives as politics, then it's really bad.
Hmm. All right, Shijwa, did you hear it? Sounds like you agree with Deborah.
Yes, I do. It looks, yeah, it could also be a means of a political campaign that, oh, within their first term they were able to achieve this, so you should be able to applaud them that at least they were able to what last tenure during their own regime it was actually achieved. So it might be a campaign strategy.
Wow. Well, you see, that's another reason why the media is asking that they be allowed to, talk to the girls, so at least we can clear all of this.
Mm.
But anyway, we still have more girls. So, what do you think? What can be done for these girls? It's over 3 years now. We're celebrating 82. We still have over 100 missing. What can we do?
Well, the federal government needs to put more effort. They need to. Well, they should go back to the round table. They've done at least the second time that they are being released. So what did they do the first time? What did they do the second time? They can improve more on that so that the girls can be released. I believe the federal government needs to put in more effort so that they can be released.
So you don't mind that. I mean, there are stories that it's prisoners swap. So part of some prisoners, Boko Haram prisoners, are being released back into the community. You don't see that as a risk?
Not really.
Okay. All right, Deborah, what about you? Go back to the drawing table, get out more Boko Haram prisoners. Isn't it a risk to the community?
I don't know why they are being released, honestly. I don't know why people that abducted a lot of girls should still be released. Under what ground? Secondly, I still feel okay, yes, these girls have been released and they said it's through negotiation. But what kind of negotiation? I don't understand how. If it was true negotiation, then these people should have been released long time ago. They should just stop playing pranks with Nigerians and just release these girls. It's very bad and it's very funny and ironic because now I'm hearing that the girls don't want to be released. Like, why won't you even want to be released?
All right, Deborah. Thank you so much for airing your views, and thank you so much, Juade, for taking
You're
out time from your work to talk to us.
welcome. All
All
right.
right. Bye bye.
Bye.